Okay, so we're gonna do the end of our story about a time you had fun with friends. So before we even start, I want us to read through what we've done so far after we talk about what we're gonna be writing about. So today we're doing the end. We're writing what happened last and how we felt. So let's go ahead and read what we've already written. One day after school, Ada Jo Bentley and I went for a walk with our neighbor and her dog around the neighborhood. We got ready to go, so I put Ada Jo in her stroller and got Bentley's leash on. Ada Jo Bentley and I met our neighbor Emily and her dog Maddie outside. We walked all around the neighborhood. Okay, so for the end of my story, I need to say what happened last and how the characters felt. So I'm gonna say, once we walked around the neighborhood once, we decided we wanted to do it again. Or after we walked around the neighborhood once, we decided to do it again. So that's what happened last, is we decided to do it again. Once, and then I'm gonna write how we felt. So once we got back, once we got back home, we were really hot and tired. Okay, so now I need to check my success criteria. So I use correct upper and lowercase letters. That means every name is uppercase, the beginning of every sentence is uppercase. So after is the beginning, and that is an uppercase A. After we walked around the neighborhood once, we decided to do it again. Okay, once is the beginning of this sentence, so it should be uppercase. Once we got back home, we were really hot and tired. So I did use correct upper and lowercase letters. And none of my letters were backwards or written incorrectly. I use ending punctuation. After we walked around the neighborhood once, we decided to do it again, period. So there's one period. Once we got back home, we were really hot and tired, period. There's another period. So I did use ending punctuation. I use spaces. After and we walked around the neighborhood once and we decided to and do and it, again and once and we, gotten back and home, we and were and really, hot and tired. Did I put a space there? I didn't. So I need to make sure that when I erase tired and rewrite it after I do a space that I still get my period in there, because I already had a period. Finger space, tired, period. Okay, now I can mark that I'd use spaces. I spelled popcorn words correctly. We is spelled correctly, around is spelled correctly, the is spelled correctly, we is spelled correctly, to is spelled correctly, do is spelled correctly, it is spelled correctly, again is spelled correctly, we is spelled correctly, got is spelled correctly, home is spelled correctly. I don't think home is a popcorn word though. We is spelled correctly, were. How do you spell were? W-E-R-E. I forgot my E. and is spelled correctly. Okay, now all my popcorn words are spelled correctly. I can read my writing aloud. After we walked around the neighborhood once, we decided to do it again. Once we got back home, we were really hot and tired. So now I can check that off because I did write what happened last and what happened to the characters. So my story now has a beginning, a middle, and an end, and I did check my success criteria. Today, I do want you to erase all of these though, because tomorrow your job is to check through one more time with your success criteria when you have all of your papers. So tomorrow you'll do that one more time.